You guys going to happy hour?
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America.
Yeah, I'll come for a couple.
Here are your hosts, Nick Sainert.
I want to know what it's like to commit a crime without having to spend time in jail.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
C is for chunk.
Brought to you by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome in. Happy Wednesday / somewhat Friday here on the happy hour. 93.7 The Ticket,
Friday.
theticketfm.com. Nick and Rico hanging out with you guys. We're currently watching the World Cup in here. Big soccer people.
Football.
Well, not really.
Football.
Oh, yeah, football. That's right.
Say it right or get
That's
slapped.
Right. Well, we're watching Belgium and Canada. And Canada they were the major underdogs.
Nick is Canadian today, apparently.
We like Canada.
You like Canada,
Canadian.
as you were about to say.
That was the second time I was about to say Canada.
I'm a big Belgium fan.
I almost said Canada right when I opened the show.
I am Belgianese today.
I'm still not convinced that that's the correct name.
It's not. That's what I'm saying.
Belgian.
Belgish.
No way. That I see Canada. What I read on them is they have a really good counterattack and their defense is.
You
really
don't even
good.
know what a counterattack is.
Yeah, I do know what a counterattack is. That should be a
wow.
foul. Look at the moves.
Really got away with one there.
Yeah, he did. We're gonna have a cross and nobody's home, so we're just gonna sit there.
We can turn this first segment into a pseudo text bag.
Should we?
Because Waterboy chimes in and says, "Sup, boys, hammer turkey, ham 100%."
All right, so we're gonna do a text bag.
Pseudo text bag.
All right, welcome in. We'll be joined. Okay, so actually, Rivals, or Inside Nebraska, the rival site for the Huskers, released information on some Matt Rule stuff, the coaching search updates, things like that. And the guy that reported it, Zach Carpenter, he'll be joining us at 1:30 today.
What?
We'll talk about that. We'll also talk. Obviously, Huskers, Iowa, coming up in a little bit with Zach. All right, 402-464-5685, the Honda of Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line. Feel free to join into the show today. Okay, so we're going to do a pseudo text bag.
Pseudo text bag. Pre-Thanksgiving text bag.
All right, why not?
On the ticket.
Why not? All right, so first up, Waterboy. What's up, boys? Ham or turkey? Ham. 100%. Nice job, Rico. Hey, Rico, found it. Come on, nice work.
There you go.
Nice work.
Although I do enjoy a nice turkey.
Mississippi Mud Dog, Nick, why'd you eat today, big fella? Well,
because you have to eat every day.
Because I have to eat every day.
You don't have to eat every day, but it is you should eat every day.
I think I eat every day.
You do.
Thank you.
You do.
I
can tell.
Yeah. Damn, Rico.
Took you a second.
Before
we get too deep into this.
Sorry, Mississippi Mud Dog says, "What did you eat?" Not why did you eat. Reading is hard for you. Thank
big
you.
Fella.
Thank you, big fella. That doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
Whenever I
love the big fella.
I love when
big
people
fella.
call people big fella.
I just love the word fella altogether. He's a good fella.
Good fella?
Good fella, big fella, small fella, little fella.
All the fellas.
Yeah. I hate. No, you know what? I'm not going to say that because I know the text line, they're going to start calling me it. So no, we're not going to say it.
You hate what?
No,
say it.
So what did I eat today?
Handball in Belgium.
You can't do that.
That is a penalty kick for Canada.
You cannot do that. You cannot touch the soccer ball.
I mean, he kicked it into his hand, which kind of isn't fair, but
is that a PK?
It is. PK for Canada.
8
minutes in.
Okay, so what did I eat today? I had some chips and guac because I made some guacamole this morning. I also had oatmeal and a roast beef and Swiss cheese sandwich.
Wow,
that's what I had.
You had a lot.
I realized, Rico, that one of my favorite things now to make make here. Did I say that? Goodness. Thank goodness. My face and my heart just dropped. Did I say that, Rico?
No, you didn't. You said guac.
Thank goodness. Oh, Rico, when I tell you that my heart dropped, it sank into the bottom of my stomach when I read that. This is why I'm stressed.
You can't eat those
And
two things together.
Yeah, you can't have those. Sorry, water boy. I mean, you can try it, but here's the deal. So one of my favorite things now to make right now is they missed it. Okay, you gotta stop doing that. We need to focus it.
Sorry, great goalie play. Sorry, great goalie play.
So one of the go-tos right now that's quick and easy is you buy the Rotella hoagie buns.
Mhm.
You butter the bun, and then you put roast beef and swing it in the oven, broil. It takes like 4 minutes to crisp up. Easiest dinner you can ever imagine. So when Rachel's gone, happy birthday, Rachel, by the way. If Rachel is gone and you need to feed the kids, roast beef and Swiss cheese sandwiches, not just roast beef and Swiss cheese.
Here you go.
Yeah, we just had lunch meat.
Don't
Just
care.
had deli meat.
Don't care. Here you go.
All right. So once again, 402-464-5685. No, we did not have to use the dumb button, but it could have been bad. Mr. Muddock says not everything needs butter, Nick.
Butter does make things better.
Butter makes it better. Butter is better.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Chase says coolant hose broke on my work truck this morning. Oh, that's sad.
Damn,
dude. That's too bad.
I'm sorry, Chase. I hope your day gets better.
Only two good things come out. This is good. Only two things good.
Can you read?
Only two good things have come out of Iowa. My mom and I-80.
Thank you,
Rico. I'm struggling today,
I
man.
can tell. You took a stress test at the doctor. I think the stress test got you more stressed.
This is bad.
This was supposed to be an easy segment to ease you into it.
Okay, here we go. Black Friday or Cyber Monday.
Oh,
I like the whole traditional Black Friday kind of thing, but places and buildings and shops have all ruined it to where they now open up Black Friday like 2 weeks before
they start the Black Friday
like Red
sales.
Walmart was starting their Black Friday sales like 2 weeks ago.
They're great deals, though.
They are.
I'm a big Black Friday guy. Black Friday guy. I like going in there and seeing the deals, watching people go crazy over things and push people over. It's more of a people watching thing for me.
That's big. I did the seasonal work when I was like 13. I did the seasonal work at Shields, and so I'd work Black Friday. That was the year that a new pair of Jordans came out, and the line for the pair of Jordans because I was watching or I had to work at like 4 a.m. or whatever was the call time, and I remember seeing the line for Jordans like out the door. Or excuse me, super long outside. Christian Lincoln says, "Do you miss stores not open giving night?"
No, because I had to
that kind of.
I had to work those nights, and I wasn't able to go home and enjoy Thanksgiving with my family because I was in Kearney working Thanksgiving night at Red Walmart, unfortunately, and it was not the greatest. And there were times where they're like, "Oh, you can work Black Friday," so I would get to spend Thanksgiving with my family, but then early in the morning the next day I would have to make the drive from Omaha to Kearney to go to work.
Gotcha.
Not great. Also, people are terrible and they don't clean up after themselves and they just throw things everywhere. So the cleanup after Black Friday is el terrible.
I don't know. I think like part of it was also I enjoyed surfing, kind of finding deals and like finding the best possible buys, if that makes sense. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Because like I remember going up to like my grandparents and being like, "Yeah, we gotta look at all these magazines, like the ads."
I love looking at TV deals.
But now TVs are so cheap. Like that was the thing. Is like you always look for TVs and you look for like iPads, but now TVs are so cheap.
I mean, kind of, but still not really. You have to get like the.
I would say TVs are pretty cheap compared to what they used to be.
The crappy brands are.
Well, you have
what are you getting? A TCL?
No, everything is
a garbage brand, Nick.
Everything is a smart TV now.
Yeah, get a Vizio.
A $50-inch a 50-inch smart TV, 4K, which seems like everything's there.
Yes, everything has gone to 4K. Soon we'll get 5K.
$238.
That's a Black Friday deal.
No, it's not.
What brand is it? What's the brand?
LG.
I don't believe you.
It's on my computer.
That's a Black Friday deal.
No, it's not, because all the other ones that are on Black Friday deals are in green. This one is not. This one just has normal lettering.
Must be something wrong with it. Must be a repackage.
Okay, here we go. Matt Hop. I'm in a personal debate for Black Friday. Go to Baumgars in Wahoo or Menards in Lincoln. I live in Raymond. Hey, I love Raymond because they have the Ding-a-ling bar.
What are you?
I love the Ding-a-ling bar. Decisions, LOL. Matt Hop. I would go to Menards. Say it, Rico. Do you not like the name of that bar?
Just stop.
Have you not been to the bar in Raymond?
Just stop.
Rico,
Please.
That bar is so sweet.
I have to talk.
It's the perfect small town bar.
Please just stop. What are you
I hope Matt Hop replies and tells me how great that bar is.
Matt, what are you trying to get?
Tools and such, man stuff.
Okay. Thank you. I go to Baumgars.
Baumgars.
Yeah, I go to
Okay.
Baumgars. Big fan of Baumgars.
Sean P says Rico hasn't been anywhere. That's too bad.
That's rude.
Have you? You said the other day.
It's true, but it's rude.
This was This was one of the saddest statements I heard Rico say the other day.
How dare you take my words and use them against me?
One of the saddest things I heard Rico has ever said the other day was like, yeah, we're starting to Rachel and I have started to figure out, think about ways to get out more.
Yeah, we're trying to go on date nights.
So, I mean, that's good. That's a good thing, Rico. Unnamed texter says those 4K TVs are cheap because they have slow processors, have to wait 10 seconds between clicks.
It does take a while.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's why I do love my smart TV though.
Hammond Bean says Dingling and Menards. Menards.
Yes, Nick. Yes.
That's good.
You didn't have to say
I love it. See, dude, I'm telling you, man, no, we're gonna be done with that.
This is a Friday show.
I know. I feel bad for people. Mr. Modog says LG is better than Vizio. Rico, shout out to when the Rose Bowl was sponsored by Vizio.
Mm-hmm. I love Vizio.
Yeah,
Vizio.
Somebody asked if we're doing Thanksgiving NFL picks. We sure are.
Heck yeah.
We'll pick. We're gonna pick all three of the games that are playing tomorrow. So it's a full day of football. First one kicks off 11:30. Second one kicks off 3:30. The other one kicks off at 7:20 p.m. See, Matt Hop, date night to the Ding-a-ling, prime rib special on Friday nights, just like that. Rico, you can't knock it until you try it. The Ding-a-ling bar.
I think you finally caught on.
Yeah, we're done. I
think you finally caught on.
We're done.
So hard for me to talk.
I know it is. It's a first.
Mississippi Mud Dog. I would not trust Nick to watch my kids.
Really?
No.
You wouldn't trust me
not
to
unless,
watch your kids?
Not unless you're with your mom.
I'm not 12.
I don't trust you.
Nah, Nick. Is your mom going to be? No. Rico,
No.
really? What about, okay, is it
I've met your mom one time and I would trust her more than I trust you.
Time out. Is it because you make it sound like I'm an 11-year-old? I've met your mom. I've met your mom
one time.
Here's the deal.
I would trust her more than I trust you.
Would you not trust me with your kids because there's two of them, or would you not even trust me with one?
Both. I wouldn't trust you with one, and I don't trust you with both.
Come on. We got to try this out.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No.
Let me babysit KJ for a day. Not a day. No,
Ellie would eat you alive.
Yeah,
and
I don't want.
KJ would drive you insane.
No, come on. Let me babysit KJ for like 2 hours.
You will die.
No, I won't.
KJ will kill you.
No, he won't. Ellie. Here's the deal. I feel like Ellie's way more difficult than KJ.
Ellie would destroy you.
Yeah, like Ellie was probably way more difficult. I don't know. Okay. My guy says done. You're doing it for free. Psych. I'm not spending one of my nights to babysit for free.
There you go. You can babysit. I'll give you like $20
for an hour.
Sure. That's gonna be more than an hour.
This could be interesting.
Give me more than an hour.
No. At that hour, I leave.
No.
KJ's home alone.
You can't. Yeah. See. Why I don't trust you. Boom. Right there.
Come on. 4 hours.
4 hours.
Are you kidding me?
No.
No way.
Yes.
Mouth of the South, you need to stop. I'm about to. Okay, I might actually block Mouth of the South. You crossed the line. I'm dead serious. I know damn well that if I told DP why I blocked you mouth of the South, he would have no problem with it. So you crossed a line, and that's you got to stop.
Too far.
Yeah, you crossed a damn line. Mouth of the South. Stop. All right. 402-464-5685, the Honda of Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line. Both those open for you. All right. So let's kind of dive into Nebraska, Iowa a little bit here, Rico, before we get to Zach.
Because
Because
they're gonna be without Sam Laporta.
I know they're going to be without Sam Laporta, which is a big tight end, which is basically, I mean,
That's their leading receiver.
That's the heartbeat of an Iowa offense.
Oh, yeah.
How much pressure does Nebraska get on Spencer Petras this weekend?
How many pressures? So
Yeah,
they
how
speed
much,
him up?
How much do they try to? How much do they try to pressure Spencer Petras?
Every time he drops back.
Because
I think you have to get him uncomfortable, because I know people like to dog on him and he's not a good quarterback and all this stuff, but they've kind of rediscovered their run game in the last couple of weeks. It's not anything dangerous, but it's something that Iowa can work with in comparison to how their offense has been operating all season. But if he gets comfortable back there, and even without Sam Laporta, they have another tight end that it's Iowa, it's tight end university. They have another tight end that they can trot out there and do some things with. So if they decide to pass the ball, you need to make him uncomfortable, get him off of his spots, and force him into mistakes, because he will.
Yeah.
And you can take advantage of that, especially since this Iowa defense is tough. Your offense probably isn't going to do much against them, so you need to take advantage of every situation that you can get put into from Iowa's offense. So forcing Petras off of his spots, forcing him to make quick reads, quick throws, quick mistakes would be beneficial for this Nebraska defense. So I'm guessing anytime that they think it's a pass, you're sending pressure. Yeah. And they have what did me and Bach talked to 24/7 David Eichel, and he said their offensive line is 4 sophomores and a freshman.
Yeah.
So
but you're not used to from Iowa.
No, you're not used to that from any Big Ten team. Like that's almost unheard of in the Big Ten. For anybody junior starting on the offensive, over 3 people on the offensive line that are under junior starting on the offensive line is unheard of in the Big Ten. Yeah. So this Iowa offensive line is inexperienced, and I think you should be able to take advantage of it, despite how bad Nebraska's fronts on both sides of the ball have been playing. That's something that you should be able to take advantage of with your defensive line against Iowa's offensive line.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the spread is 10.5. Not because I think Nebraska's going to score a lot of points. I actually have a decent amount of faith in Nebraska's defense being able to limit Iowa basically on the ground. Like I'm hoping that Nebraska is able to stick to what they've kind of been doing the last couple of weeks. Keep it simple. Don't try to do too much. And there's a lot of confidence in Bill Busch right now, I think. I truly believe that there's a lot of confidence for me personally in Bill Busch. I would also add that just a little bit of a nugget. I've seen Bill Busch at Memorial Stadium until 10 p.m. at least the last 2 nights. So here's the deal. That's something that you can respect.
He's getting ready.
Yeah,
I mean, he's getting ready to face this Iowa offense.
Exactly. So
and although we
respect the heck out of,
we're going to make fun of them because they're not very good. It's still, a Power 5 offense that is, again, has picked it up the last couple of weeks. There's still not anything crazy that you're going to be scared of, but paired with the defense and special teams that they have, the fact that they've discovered somewhat of a run game is cause for concern with the way that Nebraska's offense has been playing the last couple of weeks, because you're going to need to you're going to need to score at least 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And with the way they've been playing and the way this Iowa defense has been playing, that is a tall task.
Here's what's crazy. Going back to Sam Laporta really quickly, he is the highest rated or highest graded tight end in the country according to Pro Football Focus.
Oh, he's the Big Ten tight end of the year. Easy.
That's crazy. I mean, I was always tight end but here we are again.
Because I'm pretty sure George's tight end is a sophomore, true sophomore.
Yeah, Brock Bowers.
So
Brock Bowers is like 12th on the list for Heisman Award.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
But tight end's never going to happen.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. When he comes out, he'll be the first tight end drafted. He'll be like Kyle Pitts. He'll be a top 5 pick. But Laporta, if he's not the first tight end drafted, I would be extremely surprised.
Mm. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I actually, you know what? I bet he's not the first. Michael Mayer from Notre Dame will probably be the top tight end drafted. Yeah, he's very good. He's probably the best one or top, tight end in the country outside of Brock Bowers and obviously Sam Laporta, according to Pro Football Focus. All right, let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we will dive into more Huskers discussion with Zach Carpenter of Inside Nebraska coming up next on the Happy Hour on 93.7 The Ticket.
Follow Nick and Enrique on Twitter at Nick_Sainert and at Radio AC. More of Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Holiday baking. Sounds fun, right? Except, do I really need a special kind of flour? And how much of a difference does it make if I use a different size pan? And the recipe says this should only take me 30 minutes for 2 hours, and it doesn't look anywhere close to anything edible. So what if this weekend you got your baking done for the entire season? Done. Beatrice Bakery is here for you with special prices from 25 to 40% off and free shipping on orders over $65 this weekend only from Black Friday to Cyber Monday. Check them out online at BeatriceBakery.com. Beatrice Bakery, welcome to our world of yum.
Life-changing research doesn't just take place in outer space. It's also happening right here in Nebraska, and you could play a key role. Solarion, one of the world's leading clinical research organizations, tell adults who are 19 years old and older for a research opportunity. If you qualify, you could earn up to $500 a day for time and travel. Overnight stays may be required. To learn more, call Solarion at 866-213-2965 or visit helpresearch.com/500.
They say one great thing leads to another, and that's especially true when you get a great salon. When you sit down for a haircut with the skilled and friendly stylist at one of our thousands of convenient Great Clips locations, they'll not only make your hair look great, they'll make you feel great too. And that's something you can't help but share with the world. Download our online check-in app today and opt in to get a text when you're up next. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
Nebraska fans, Brokers Insurance Agency in Lincoln is a proud donor of Nebraska Athletics. The insurance agency is located at 33rd and A Streets in the heart of Lincoln. At Brokers, they can help you with all your insurance needs. Let them worry about your insurance so you have more time to enjoy the college football season. Call one of their licensed agents today at 402-420-5353 or visit their website at brokersinsurancene.com. Go Big Red.
The Heartland Diamond from Sartor Heyman Jewelers was born from an haunting desire for more sparkle, designed to shine as bright as your love. The difference between the Heartland and the traditional cut is clearly visible with the naked eye. By adding 32 additional facets, our skilled craftsmen have created a masterpiece, a diamond that truly reflects your passion and desire. Stop in and see the brilliance of the Heartland Diamond for yourself, exclusively at Sartor Heyman Jewelers, a Nebraska tradition since 1905.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the Ticket crew live from Tipsy Tina's in the Haymarket as they bring you all the you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Brought to you by A1 Automotive, Motors, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Bauer Underground, Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group, and Ritchie Brothers.
Mike Schaefer here for Trek CBD. It's football season, and that means you're tailgating with friends, or if you're like me, yelling at the TV during Vikings game. CBD has a variety of products to help calm you down during the games, so don't scare my dog. But in the rare cases that I yell too much, there's CBD products for him too, and all other pets. Whether you're looking for drinkable Delta 8 seltzers, hemp-derived Delta 9 syrups for your beverages, or anything else, Trek CBD has 84th and Anderson. Trek CBD done right.
Hey, it's Sean Callahan, and football season is here, and there is one place that has all the games, plus great food and beer specials. Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill. Whether it's Thursday night football, college football Saturdays, NFL Sundays, or Monday night football, there's a great view of the game from any seat with different food and drink specials every night. Try the Blue Ribbon Reuben Sandwich or the Prime Rib French Dip or any of their famous chicken wings. That's Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Morning clouds should give way to some afternoon sunshine, and highs this afternoon mild again at around 56. South winds at around 10 to 15. Becoming cloudy tonight with a low of 33. It will be a brisk, blustery Thanksgiving. North winds could gust over 30 with a high of only 45. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Your home should not be a zoo to unwelcomed animals. Let the experts at Bats to Rats take care of those problems. Dane has been a leader in wildlife and pest management and prevention in Lincoln and the surrounding area for 15 years. It can help you get rid of bats, rodents, and anything else. Whether it's residential or commercial buildings, schools, apartments, or churches, they're always a phone call away. Call today at 402-310-0904 or visit batstoRats.com. Bats with control and prevention.
We stand on the shoulders of women who came before us.
Women who fought for their own financial futures.
And now it's our turn.
Join us at WeSaySaveIt.org and take control of your financial future by saving for retirement.
A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary, presented by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into the Happy Hour, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick and Rico hanging out with you guys as always. Okay, so we have to shout out our guy Tyler in Phoenix.
Tyler.
In all caps, Tyler in Phoenix texted in and says, "What's up, boys? Haven't listened for a year since I moved to Phoenix. Back in town for the holidays and the Iowa game, and I just want to say I miss you guys, and I hope all is well. P.S. I was the first ever texter on the Happy Hour that turned it into a competition." Tyler in Phoenix, two things, man. First of all, welcome back. Glad you're here.
We love you.
Second of all, you should get the app so you can listen and text in from Phoenix.
All the time.
You can listen on the app across the entire country.
It's true.
Across the entire world,
It's
if
true.
you will. Third, I
think
suppose
we have listeners across the pond.
That's true.
Some people are listening to us while at the World Cup right now. Some have said that we are the best radio podcast at the World Cup.
That's right.
Some.
Yeah, some, not all. Also, Tyler, if you're going to the Iowa game, say hello. Say hello.
Nick will be there.
Come, we'll hang out. Come
Let him
say
know.
hello. Yeah, let us know.
I'll give you his number.
You can
Right now,
give me your number.
402.
Never forget when I tweeted out my own number instead of the ticket number.
That was funny.
But no, I mean, reach out to me on Twitter if you find yourself in Iowa City. All right, let's go ahead to our Friday guest, Zach Carpenter. Or Friday, it is a Wednesday. Zach Carpenter.
Wind Friday.
Zach Carpenter, Inside Nebraska, joins us. Zach, what's up, man? How's it going?
Pretty good. Nationwide Nick and worldwide Rico. I could dig that. I can get behind that.
That is.
You guys are global now, but
yeah.
Also, don't beat yourself up over saying Friday. It feels like this a wacky week. Everything's thrown off when it's like this, or like the Rutgers game that we had.
That's true. How are you guys starting to like get ready for this whole coaching search to finally conclude here over there?
Yeah, we're as prepared as we can be.
Yeah.
We're working around the clock, like behind the scenes, just in preparations for it. I mean, that's just sort of in our nature to want to be prepared for it. Still working, I said, around the clock to talk to as many people as we can to get updates and information from as many people as we can. It's already been a busy day. I'm sure you guys have seen our report today, and then all week, all month, all the last 2.5 months, just name after name being thrown out. It's been an adventure.
Do you have like 12 stories pre-written, one for each event of like possible coach?
No, not 12, but we have multiple just in case.
Yeah.
Just to have in the bank.
I was going to say, so I saw that we'll talk about that article in a moment here, but I do want to kind of like talk a little bit about this process that's been over 70 days long. And really, there hasn't been many leaks. Like there hasn't been a whole lot of confirmed information. And the confirmed information, number one, it's been difficult maybe to obtain and come by, but also it's just taken a very long time to kind of come out and come to the forefront. What does that say about this process and kind of how Trev Alberts is operating, I suppose? And I guess, what are your just general thoughts on that?
It tells me that this process has gone pretty much to a T of what we expected or what I expected. It tells you that Trev has a very close and trusted inner circle. And I mean, this is what we anticipated. Probably like 80 and 90% of what we anticipated, at least. I thought there'd be a few more leaks than we've had, but I think it's a testament to the way that he has handled this search, the way his inner circle has handled this search to let trustworthy information, to let genuine information be few and far between, I guess.
Yeah, we're joined by Zach Carpenter of Inside Nebraska here. Okay, let's talk about this article. You and Greg Smith over there at Inside Nebraska released this earlier today. Couple sidebars. You took Dave Doran, the NC State head coach, off of the list of potential candidates. And here's another one, Luke Fickell. I mean, we'll talk about Matt Rule here in a second, but I guess how much of a player do we feel like Luke Fickell could be up from Cincinnati?
Yeah, the only thing that I'm confident enough and comfortable enough to say is that has legs, but nothing that I feel comfortable enough to confirm or report.
Yeah.
Today is sort of a fickle day for me, where I'm that's my main one of my main focuses anyway, where doing the best I can to get a read on that situation. Some things are coming in. I don't want to be the purposely vague person and be the I know something you don't know guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hearing things that that have legs, but I want to look into it. I mean, and do the best job that I can to go through as many channels as I can, because that's what we did today. Worked the last 3 days, talking to as many people as we can, because we want to do it the right way and be as confident and as accurate as possible.
Okay, so with that in mind, so Matt Rule, let's go ahead and kind of talk about the former Carolina Panthers head coach here. I'm looking at the article right now, and I want to read it verbatim just for our listeners in case they have not read it. And if you want to check out the article, you can go over to Inside Nebraska, sign up for their VIP, so you can read every single article that these guys pump out. Obviously, we have Steve on our show every Monday, and Zach's a guest as well. So it says this. Talking with multiple sources, Inside Nebraska can first confirm that Rule has been a serious candidate and the lead candidate for the Nebraska job. We have also been told that Rule has not turned down the Nebraska job, but a snag was hit recently during negotiations. Kind of tell us a little bit more about what you know, Zach, in terms of that part with Matt Rule in Nebraska.
Yeah. Again, I'm not going to be able to give every single detail, but there was interest from both sides. Matt Rule, they were I wouldn't say nearing a deal, but there was the smoke was as real as it could be. And then there was a snag between the two sides, between the Panthers side, and they were not able to come to an agreement on a buyout settlement from to make all parties happy as far as the buyout money. A couple other factors involved, and now after that happened over the last week, there still is the option for Nebraska to go back to the negotiating table. No candidate there's been no agreement with any other candidate, no agreement with Matt Rule. So there is still time, but more negotiations will have to happen for Matt Rule to become the next Nebraska coach. But we're not ready to cross them off the list. Not yet, because there is still time, and we've been in crunch time for a couple weeks now, but it's heating up more as we get closer to that November 27th date, which I also said in that report that November 27th is going to be the earliest day that we know anything official. So, so there is time. It's just, but it is a crunch right now.
We're talking to Zach Carpenter of Inside Nebraska here on the happy hour. Okay, so let's talk about this game on Friday against Nebraska or against the Hawkeyes for Nebraska. Obviously, Nebraska trying to avoid their second straight 3-9 season. It's not as good of a Hawkeye team as they faced last year, though. I mean, how much of a shot do you give Nebraska to not only go in and compete against an Iowa team that has a pretty strong defense, but a less than mediocre offense, and they're also going to be missing their starting tight end Sam Laporta on Friday? How much of a shot do you give the Huskers to go in and maybe steal one from the Hawkeyes?
Well, I think they have a shot. I mean, based on going against Illinois, Minnesota, and then Wisconsin last week, you have to give them a shot, especially if Casey Thompson can get more comfortable in the pocket. But I don't really see that happening. I envision a game where Iowa's defense is going to be living in the backfield to make Nebraska one-dimensional, take away the run game that has been pretty much non-existent of late. And Casey was looking, like Mickey Joseph said after the Wisconsin game, a little skittish early and then settled in. But in that first half, he didn't have anybody open consistently. Then he was kind of running around scrambling. He did it with his legs, which is something that we hadn't seen all season, really, except for here and there. But I see it as a game where a Nebraska defensive line front seven is going to be able to put a roadblock on Anthony Grant and the Husker running backs, and then getting to Casey Thompson and putting pressure on him. And it comes back to the same thing I've said all season. We know what this offense looks like if Casey gets time to throw, especially because this Mark Whipple offense is predicated so strongly on those longer developing explosive plays. And if he doesn't have that time, then that's not open. So I don't really see Nebraska's offense being able to move the ball consistently. But on the other side, you have a terrible Iowa offense going against the Nebraska defense that's been much improved, and like a bad offense going against a great defense, and then you have a bad offense going against a respectable defense, which is the best way to put it. Bill Bush has turned this unit from giving up 35.5 points a game in the first 4 games to 24.5, 24.6 in the last 7. He's turned the worst defense in the Big Ten into a middle of the road one, which is a reformation project. But so I see an ugly game, and maybe similar to Wisconsin one. And my final prediction was Iowa 16, Nebraska 10, and that would go pretty much right along with what the final scores have been like for pretty much every Iowa game this year is like that ugly, low-scoring game. So that's what I envision happening. So obviously it's going to be a 44-41 shootout.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. If we have a game that kind of looks like the Class A state championship game on Monday night, I think Husker fans would be kind of okay with it, and that'd be an interesting way to close out the season.
Oh yeah, it would be awesome if that happens. Like, I mean, you write up the analysis, what you see and everything what you see happening. But then if I'm thinking it's going to be 16-10, 17-13, and it turns into offensive shootout instead of a defensive slugfest, I'll be there licking my chops. I'll be happy, more than happy to see that entertainment. Going on. So those games are fun to cover.
Yeah. All right, Zach. We'll go ahead and let you go. Appreciate the time as always. I will see you in Iowa City, but then we'll also talk to you next week, man.
Yeah, you have fun and be safe at the Altoona Casino. That's still in the cards for you.
We didn't need
see
to.
What I did there, casino cards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I had not.
I didn't mean to do that.
I had not.
Great casino drop. No, it was necessary.
I had not publicly announced that I would be hitting up the Altoona Casino on a Thanksgiving night because I kind of would feel like a degenerate.
You didn't have to publicly say it. Everybody knew.
So, all right.
Sources said.
Thank you. Yes, exactly.
There we go.
Yeah. We cannot confirm. We cannot confirm here.
Confirm nor deny.
Exactly. All right, Zach. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right. Appreciate you guys.
That is Zach Carpenter of Inside Nebraska.
Shout out to Zach's sources. By the way, Belgium just scored.
Yeah, Belgium scored. They're up 1-0. So
It was a
that was a great
pass.
That was a great pass.
I almost
really
yelled
nice.
while Zach was talking.
Yeah, we didn't want to do
that.
that.
I held back.
Yeah, you held it in.
of
Your
myself.
eyes got big and you were like, oh.
Shout out to Michi
So,
Batshuayi.
okay. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
For scoring a goal.
Number 23 for Belgium.
All right, let's go ahead and take our final timeout. When we come back, we'll bring in Nate for picks, weekend picks. We're only doing 3 NFL games, so we're doing an extra college football game.
Perfect.
So we're only doing the Thanksgiving Day NFL games today. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, round out the week. Yeah, round out the week on the Happy Hour.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store. Stay in touch and listen all day long wherever you are. More of the Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Wow. Did you ever save me money on my car?
Yes, that's why our customers keep coming back.
How do you do it, friendly car dealer ?
We simply have low overhead and high trade-in values. The next line's yours.
Oh.
Ready for something better? Mullen Motors is a no-hassle, no-pressure dealership with financing available. Check out the inventory at MikeMullenMotors.com.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Holiday baking. Sounds fun, right? Except, do I really need a special kind of flour? And how much of a difference does it make if I use a different size pan? And the recipe says this should only take me 30 minutes to prepare, but I've been at this for 2 hours and it doesn't look anywhere close to anything edible. So what if this weekend you got your baking done for the entire season? Done. Beatrice Bakery is here for you with special prices from 25 to 40% off and free shipping on orders over $65 this weekend only from Black Friday to Cyber Monday. Check them out online at BeatriceBakery.com. Beatrice Bakery, welcome to our world of yum.
The place you call home should always be a place of comfort. Warm and cozy in winter, cool and relaxing in summer. If your home isn't delivering the comfort you expect, call Bryant. It's more than just hot and cold to them. It's about providing the best comfort solutions. And Bryant gives you a full 24-month test drive on your home comfort system. Get full details at BryantLincoln.com or call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. We are thankful for many things this year and every year and hope that everyone is able to enjoy time with family and friends as we reflect on what we're thankful for. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialist here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
People always ask, what are Jake and Sip like when they're off the air? Well, the answer probably won't surprise you.
Hey, Jake, your Honda's looking a little dirty.
Says the guy whose license plate is barely visible.
I mean, do you even care about that thing anymore?
It gets a little uncomfortable. Now, that's when I jump in.
Hey, whoa. Mark, did you get a new car?
Nope, just took my car down to Nebraska Auto Detail. Joe and the staff made the outside and the inside look amazing. Maybe you guys need to go.
Okay, wise guy.
Settle down, Jake.
Book your appointment today at NebraskaAutoDetail.com.
Hey guys, this is Lindsay Teal from Nebraska Golf Team. Imagine golfing the best courses in the world. St. Andrews, Pebble Beach, Southern Hills, the best of the best. You can play those courses and more without ever leaving the city of Lincoln at Double Eagle Golf. Double Eagle has the city's best golf simulators, 5 high-quality bays that track ball speed, launch angle, club speed, spin rate, and more to give you the most accurate gameplay. Check it out for yourself year-round. Double Eagle Golf, just 5 minutes from downtown at the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street.
Your home should not be a zoo to unwelcomed animals. Let the experts at Bats to Rats take care of those problems. Dane has been a leader in wildlife and pest management and prevention in Lincoln and the surrounding area for 15 years. He can help you get rid of bats, rodents, and anything else. Whether it's residential or commercial buildings, schools, apartments, or churches, they're always a phone call away. Call today at 402-310-0904 or visit batstorats.com. Bats to Rats Wildlife Control and Prevention.
A lot of work goes into making Nebraska, Nebraska. Keeping it green. Helping it thrive. Making it fun. Everything that goes into caring for our outdoors, from waters to wildlife, plays a big role in making Nebraska home. Learn how we help conserve our state's natural resources at outdoornebraska.org.
Paid for by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Get an immediate look back at the game from the people who know it best. It's the Tanner's post-game show and the final word live from Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill. Hear from former players and national champions like Jay Foreman, Rashawn Jackson, and Aaron Davis and see what they saw in that day's game. It's the Tanner's post-game show and the final word. Live and in person, home or away at Tanner's Bar and Grill, brought to you by Bauer Infrastructure. Only here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. At 4 a.m, my phone rang. They said, "I regret to inform you that your husband was wounded in action." Victor sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. I was doing school full-time, and I was also then caring for Victor. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life. What I did is I challenged Victor to meet me halfway. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill the journey and time that we're helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary, sponsored by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the Happy Hour, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. You're listening to one of the most overplayed songs at sporting events of all time right now.
Weren't you the one that added this to the show?
I did because I love it.
Yeah, I
and
loved
Nick
it
agreed.
at the time. I loved it at the time. But now it's every single sporting event you go to, whether it's Husker games, whether it's Creighton games, whether it's high school games, they play this.
Yeah, but we only play it once a week.
Because
we do only play it once a week.
It appeals to the crowd.
It does.
I
It gets
suppose
you
so.
hyped.
It's overplayed.
It gets you hyped.
Tell me this doesn't get you hyped.
It does get me hyped.
They played the Lincoln Stars game.
See? There it is.
It's
but they
necessary.
actually bring him
Just
a
add
guy
it-
out on the
just-
ice and he plays the trumpet.
That would be great. I love that.
He's not actually playing the trumpet, but he's
Faking the trumpet.
Is it
That's
because,
too
like,
bad.
if you're going to play it at sporting events, you play it once, maybe twice?
You play it once. That's the problem. Is they play it like 4 times. Out of every single timeout when it's third down, it's like, and you're like, all right,
No,
we
you
just
play
we
it.
just
You
had
play
this.
it once, maybe twice.
What's the last
They
song
played it at Lincoln Youth Football.
that had this kind of impact? Maybe like Turn Down for What? That was played at every sporting event for a
That
while.
one was.
That one was
Trying to think of like songs that were always played.
Bamba.
Mo Bamba was played a lot.
Mo Bamba was played a lot.
Bamba.
That is not how
That's
it
not
is.
how it goes, but I just want to say it like
that
that.
is not it. All right, let's
Did you know they were like really good friends or something?
is Mo
Him and Sheck West.
Yeah.
is Mo still playing? It was for the Magic.
Yeah, he's having a
I don't think he plays for the Magic anymore.
He's
For some
having a
reason,
breakout season.
I want to say he's on the Jazz, but I'm
no,
not
he's not.
positive.
I'm pretty sure he's still with the Magic, and he's
Mo-
having a really good season
Mo Bamba
or a really good start.
Mo Bamba.
Mo Bamba breakout season.
But
He
good for the
is-
Magic is
He is playing for the Magic. He is 7 foot, 231 pounds.
he's put out some weight.
He was picked 6th overall in the 2018 class.
I did
out
not
of-
realize he was taking.
Wow. Oh
Maybe it wasn't.
man,
Mo.
this makes me sad. This makes me sad.
Who was the really tall dude that the Denver Nuggets took?
Bull.
Bull Bull's
That's what
having
I
a
was just
breakout
gonna say.
season.
That's what I was just gonna say.
I was like, wait, I don't think it's
Orlando
Mo
has
Bamba.
Bull Bull.
Bowl is having the breakout.
He's with
season.
the Nuggets.
No. Bull's
he
with
was.
the Magic.
They didn't. The Nuggets didn't play him. The Magic traded for him.
Well, so no. Here's what's crazy.
What is going on?
Yeah,
So
he's
where's
having a-
Taco Fall?
Taco Fall's in China.
Yeah, Taco Fall's
Build
done.
him a statue.
Taco Fall is in China.
He's like balling out. Like
So
he's
is
like
Dwight
he's
Howard.
Like, he's like Wilt Chamberlain.
Dwight Howard in Taiwan.
Yeah, Dwight
Howard is back.
Dwight almost had a
Howard
triple
shoots
double.
threes now.
Yeah, well he was. They just didn't let him.
Timeout. Taco Fall stats. At Monkey King, he dropped 22.
Monkey King.
That is literally October 30th at Monkey King.
Where is he at? Is he in China?
Plays for Basketball Reference.
Is he also in Taiwan?
He plays for. It does not tell me. I don't know. Do you know his full name though?
Who? Taco Fall?
Tacos.
Taco Fall.
No, his full name is Taco Fall.
El Hadji Taco Serengene Diop Fall.
Taco Fall.
Taco Fall.
Taco Fall is easier.
Taco Fall. Okay. Pronunciation. Taco. Okay. Let's talk about. Let's do picks.
He's playing for the Jean something Flying Tigers
The Flying Tigers.
in the CBA.
Okay. So he's at the CBA. All right. So anyway, let's get to picks. All right, Nate, you ready? Let's go ahead and hit that music.
After I was hosed last week, when I actually
You were
did
not
win.
hosed.
I
You were
actually
7-5.
won. I think you said I don't think I actually picked those.
Go back and listen.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen.
Go back and listen. Although I deleted all the games that we picked.
I'm sweeping this week.
You're.
I'm going perfect.
I bet you don't.
Wish you would.
These ones.
I'm going perfect.
We got some tough ones to
You
pick
know what?
in
I'm
here.
picking against him every time.
Rico,
That
I
won't work well for you because I am 7-5 both weeks.
I'm 75 and 41 overall.
Well, Strick has the worst record. And we'll get into Strick's picks.
14
again.
and 25.
I'm almost 500.
Strick just picks the favorites.
You're at 54 and 63.
Strick needs to stop picking favorites.
Okay. So let's actually first, Rico, what we should probably do, stop that music. I'm sorry. Let's get a legal ID in here. Pause 10 seconds. That way we can just roll right through and don't even have to worry about it.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, so thank you, Rico. All right, so we're only picking 3 NFL games, which helps me out better because NFL is hard to pick.
I got all of them right, Rico.
I think I do better.
You
in
did
NFL
not.
than
You
I did
picked
in college.
Vikings. Nice try.
But I did have Panthers.
You did have Panthers. You also picked the Vikings. Okay.
That was foolish. I don't know why. I did that.
Well, don't worry.
I bet with my
So,
heart.
you
Never
do.
bet on Kirk Cousins if he's not playing at noon.
He's not playing at noon or in a Michigan State uniform. Okay, so here we go. First up, let's go ahead and do the 3 NFL games first. At 11:30 a.m. on CBS, the Buffalo Bills travel to the daunting Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan, to face off against the Detroit Lions. The Lions are an 8.5-point underdog. to
Detroit's
Buffalo.
undefeated since Peyton Manning broke the curse.
I will tell you this. I think
Really?
I actually think
They
the
are.
Lions cover on this one.
This is a tough spread.
You don't want to bet against the Lions on Thanksgiving Day.
Actually, you absolutely
yes,
do.
you do.
Nah, come on. No, you don't. No, you do
absolutely
not.
Yes,
Unless
you
they're
Name-
starting David
name,
Blau.
Name.
David Blau. Didn't
That's
the
right.
Lions win
or,
that game?
or Jake Rudock.
I forgot about the
Jake
Lions are
Rudock.
Such a bad franchise.
Here's the deal. Here's
yeah,
the deal.
no, we don't even need to
Such
talk
a
about
bad
this.
No,
Give me the
I'm-
Bills.
Bills.
Are you taking the Bills?
Give me the Bills.
I'm taking the Lions.
I wish that it was 6.5. 8.5.
Well, obviously, but that's what makes it
No,
tough.
Give me the Bills. Josh Allen's out for revenge.
See, that's where I'm like, for revenge. What's he got to prove against the Lions?
He's not against the Lions, just to
I
the
mean,
rest
come on.
for the rest of the league. They've been saying, "Oh, well, Josh Allen lost the MVP."
Are the Bills coming off a bye?
They're coming off a win, but a
Who
bad
did
win.
they play?
I don't remember, but it's a bad
The
win.
Browns. Didn't they play the Browns last week?
That's right. In Detroit. It's basically home field advantage for the Bills. Give me
See,
the Bills.
yep, they're back in Detroit. They
Back
didn't
to
leave.
back.
They didn't leave.
They
They
didn't
stayed
leave.
there.
They didn't leave.
They were there for a week.
They didn't leave. Give me the Bills.
They haven't seen their
You just-
families.
That's what we needed,
You just
Rico.
got to switch. You just got to switch locker rooms. They haven't seen their families on one of the more thankful weeks of the year, and
So they're trying
they're
to get-
screwed.
They're
I
trying to
just had
get
have-
this
what is
game
it?
done.
Deductive reasoning? Is that what it's called?
No,
I don't know.
Don't know what you're trying to
I'm
reason.
not sure.
No, that's what we just did.
Lions are going to cover.
Give me the Bills.
Of course, you're gonna pick the Lions.
It's home field
to
advantage
cover,
for the
to
Bills.
cover,
Yeah,
not to
Because
win.
you know what? The Lions didn't play in Detroit last week. The Bills did.
It's true.
Lions won last week, and so did the Bills, I suppose. Okay, so here we go.
The Bills also covered.
Who gets the
Giants.
home locker room.
The Lions.
Who does get the home locker room?
Why the Bills were at home in Detroit
The
last week.
Lions.
But the Bills.
Guys,
so
we're
the Bills
not
have
having this conversation. This is hurting my brain.
They're the
had
better
home locker room.
They're the better team,
No,
and they were.
They
like,
gotta move them. They gotta move.
They are not the
Wow.
better team. No, I'm just kidding. Yes,
They gotta
are.
move.
How dare you?
Say that ain't right.
You're not taking Amon Ross St. Brown's locker.
You think Stephon Diggs had
Amon Ross?
Yeah, he did. And guess what?
Hey,
Stephon's a better receiver.
No. You know what's going to happen now
Mental
this week?
game.
Now you know what's going to happen this week is Jared Goff is going to look like Josh Allen.
You think
Josh Allen was in his locker?
You think they told Josh Allen, sorry, you can't have Jared Goff's locker because it's Jared Goff? No.
Yeah, I doubt that happened.
They said, please take Jared Goff's locker.
I like that.
Hold on.
That.
Hold on.
I know what I'm talking about.
I know. I'm just looking at the depth chart here.
You got to
really
look
quickly.
at that's the kind of stats that we need. Who is really the home team?
Stats that don't matter.
Stats that don't
but
matter.
should.
Here's what
They
happened.
do matter. The Bills are the home team.
I'm going to try and look up things like that.
Josh Allen had Nate Sudfeld's locker.
Nate Sudfeld went to
Indiana.
That's why he
Come
played
on.
so badly.
That's right. You go. Hey, you play quarterback in Indiana, you're going to be bad.
But now Michael Penix,
Let me know how that works out in the NFL.
Washington though. Okay, so
Let
here
me
we
know
go.
how that works out.
All right, moving on. The Giants at the Cowboys. The Cowboys are a 10-point favorite at home. 3 p.m. on Fox.
Wandale
has a
Robinson
T-
tore his
torn
ACL. He's out for the season.
I am going Cowboys. They got it figured out now with Tony Pollard.
I'll be honest with you. The Cowboys don't normally perform well on Thanksgiving, for one. Also, coming off a big win, it would be very Cowboys to lose this game outright. Not going to be my super luck, but give me the Giants. 10 points is too many.
I think they wasted all their points on the Vikings. Give me
I
the
agree with
Giants.
that, yes.
You don't have like a maximum allotted.
If you're the
amount of
Cowboys, you
points.
might.
Sometimes.
So you're taking the Giants.
Sometimes you
Man,
do.
how about this? I'm on an island in these first
You
two
are
games.
on an island. Me and Rico growing 2-0.
So
I won't-
obviously, you're going to win.
I won't be on an island this one. The Patriots at the Vikings. Vikings are a 2.5-point favorite. This is Thursday Night Football on NBC. I'm going Vikings. Cover 2.5 points at home against the Patriots.
In prime time, give me the Patriots.
I say first
That's
off,
my super lock.
That's your first mistake. Is you're going.
That's
with
your super
Kirk
lock?
That's
Cousins.
my super luck.
You're
You're
going
going to bet on Kirk Cousins in prime time?
You're going with Kirk Cousins
What is
in
he,
prime
0 and
time.
11?
Kirk is going to
Oh, my
smash-
Lord.
You're betting
The
against.
Patriots is the easiest bet of the week.
You're betting against the Patriots and Bill Belichick
In
with
prime time.
the second best defense in the league to go against Kirk Cousins in prime time. How dare you? How
So
dare you?
You're going Patriots?
Hell yeah, I am.
What?
Do you want super lock?
I need to hear the rest of them, but that's pretty close to my super lock. It's pretty close to my super lock. I need to hear the other ones.
Okay. Let's go to the
You're
call.
gonna bet
Let's
on
go.
Kirk Cousins on Thursday night.
I am. It's not Saturday night or Sunday night.
It's still prime time.
It's still prime time.
It is prime time.
But
Oh,
I'm expecting. I'm
no,
expecting.
Nick.
I'm expecting.
Oh, no.
I cannot wait to clip this and then send it to Old Takes Exposed tomorrow.
I wish you would.
That's okay. I've already been on Old Takes Exposed.
Really?
Yeah.
Never have.
Okay.
Yeah, it was bad.
Sorry, Rico. All right. So this one, let's just go ahead and start out with this one, the non-ranked matchup one of the non-ranked matchups that we are predicting. The Memphis Tigers at the SMU Mustangs. SMU is a 4.5-point favorite. This game's at 2:30 on ESPN2, so it's not on ESPN Plus. You'll actually be able to watch it. A little bit of a Nebraska connection here. Javon Ducker, the Memphis running back, former Bellevue West, former Northern Illinois Husky as
My
well.
dude.
He's the leading rusher for the Tigers. I am taking Memphis to cover on the road against SMU and 37,000-year-old Tanner Mordecai.
As Strick would say, last week SMU was doo-doo brown. They got absolutely smacked. Give me Memphis.
I can't pick against the Bellevue West Thunderbird. We're T-birds.
Oh,
we fly
we're all
together.
Memphis. All right, so
baby.
that's a sweep for Memphis on the road at
They got
SMU.
SMU gave up like 60
Yeah.
points.
Well, 59.
It was
It was
bad.
59. They gave up 59. The over-under on that game, 62.5. They gave up 59 to 2.
Whew.
All right, here we go. Number 5, LSU at the Aggies of Texas A&M. LSU is a 10-point favorite. This game is at 6 p.m. on ESPN.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Mess around, ruin the playoff chances.
Texas A&M?
Yep.
Is this the win that Jimbo gets to save
I don't
his
want to say
job?
outright, but I do think they cover, just for some stupid reason.
LSU is just such the better team, but for some reason my gut is with Rico here. For
Are
some
you
reason,
serious right now?
For some reason I'm thinking Texas A&M.
You should,
I don't know
you
why.
should not agree with me.
Oh, you should not. I'm going LSU.
You should definitely do that.
Give
I'm
me
going-
a second. Let me think.
Yeah, you have
Let me go
5
through my
seconds.
reasoning. Let me go through my reasoning.
You have 5 seconds to make a pick.
Where is
It's in College Station.
Is the mascot going to be there? The LSU mascot?
No.
Tony the Tiger?
Yeah.
Mike the Tiger.
Mike the Tiger.
Is he going to be there?
Tony the Tiger, Frosted Flakes.
Is he going to be there?
No, he doesn't travel.
No, he doesn't travel.
He's a
Texas A&M.
tiger.
Texas A&M.
Doesn't
He
travel.
might walk. He might just walk to
I don't know. They
College
might bring
Station.
him.
All right, so he's just in the back of the semi.
How do you think they take him to the national championship game?
he
They put him in
doesn't.
the back of a semi.
No,
he
he's in a
was at
plane.
that game.
He's in a plane.
It was in Louisiana.
He still had to travel.
He's
Where
in
do
a
you think
plane.
they put him?
He's
He
in a
was in
plane. He's in a plane.
They don't put him. Do you think they put him in plane?
No, I don't think they take him anywhere unless it's in Louisiana.
I don't think that's
But
right.
how do they take him?
They drive him.
Okay.
Well, then how did
In a
the
semi.
how did the ox and bulldog fight each other? One of those had to travel.
Well, they both did to the Sugar Bowl.
They are not tigers.
They're not tigers.
It was an ox. He tried to kill him.
It was a
Bebo.
steer.
It was
Yeah.
Bebo the steer.
Yeah, he tried to
And
kill
again,
him.
it's not a tiger.
Yeah, and the other one's just a
If
bulldog.
the-
He's
if
right in the
the-
passenger seat.
If the steer gets free, you just kind of sit there and you do whatever to try and get. You can be out there and try and guide it back into the trailer. If the tiger gets free, everybody run!
What if? Oh god, that'd be so freaky if Mike the Tiger got out of his
That would
cage.
be bad.
Yeah, could you imagine you're
I bet-
you're at the Rose Bowl
They
and all of
have
a
to-
sudden they make an announcement and nobody freak out. We don't know where Mike is.
That's like what is it? Semi-pro.
Well,
Will Ferrell. What is he fighting?
the
Grizzly
bear.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, the
Wouldn't you?
grizzly bear.
It was a real bear.
Wouldn't you just think
Great
that
movie.
the people like the handlers of Mike the Tiger would just have tranquilizer darts on them?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't take effect right away.
Well, I feel like Mike is probably like tamed.
There is no such thing as a tamed tiger.
This feels like a text bag kind of discussion.
There are zero such things as a tamed tiger.
Are there tame tigers? All right, let's keep going.
I never saw Tiger King. I refuse. To
I didn't. I hated Joe Dirt or whatever.
Do you
his
want?
name
I never
was.
saw it.
Yeah, he had lived with those tigers since they were babies. They still mauled him.
They still. I just saw a TikTok the other day about it, and one of them bit his foot,
yeah, they
and
still
he was
mauled.
hitting it, and he wasn't letting go. He's like, "Get off me!"
Yeah, they've still mauled him,
What?
and he's with
Yeah.
them since they were little babies.
Yeah, so there's no.
No such
Yeah,
thing. Remember
I
the
don't know
grizzly
about
dude?
that.
Yeah,
Grizzly Adams
Bear
or whatever
Grylls.
the heck is no, not Bear Grylls, you idiot. The grizzly dude who lived with grizzly bears in Alaska claimed that he had raised since they were little cubs and all this stuff, and then one day they found him dead. The bears were eating it.
Really?
Yeah, and he had raised them since they were cubs. There's no such thing as it. They're wild animals. Doesn't matter how tame you think it is.
All right. Anyway.
He still travels.
All right. Here we go.
Mike the Tiger travels. I swear I've seen that he's traveled.
I don't know what Texas A&M's mascot is, but Mike the Tiger would rip it to
It'd be
shreds.
the dog.
Yeah.
The little
Gone.
collie or whatever his name is.
Why don't we
Oh,
call
yeah.
Nicole and ask her?
Yeah, it's fine. All right.
Give me Texas A&M.
So A&M. I'm going LSU. You want to put the music back on since we
It's
talked
just
for too long?
it's a weird one. This one is weird. I don't know why. I mean, there's something in the pit of my stomach that's telling me.
All right. Yeah.
Side bet. Are there? I don't know how many people Kyle Field holds, but will it be 50% full?
Oh,
Against
yeah.
fifth-ranked LSU, yes.
Yeah. Because they'll storm.
Oh.
They'll storm.
That's sad. Mike the Tiger doesn't even go into the home stadium anymore.
Yeah, see, doesn't travel.
Will no longer be an in-stadium attraction during games. Responsible care for live exotic animals has evolved throughout the years, and LSU has evolved with it. As evidenced by the renovations to the tiger habitat, there's going to be a construction of entirely new habitat. The Tiger will not go into Tiger Stadium on home football game days. He will be out in his yard 7 days a week. By having Mike in his yard on game days, it ensures that fans are able to see him throughout the day. Nice.
Okay, I was wrong. It was Grizzly Man. He didn't raise them since they were cubs, but he was always around them.
All right. Anyway. All right, let's keep going here. Number 15, Notre Dame at number 6, USC. A 5. I know. I told you there's no way any of us are sweeping this week. USC is a 5.5-point favorite at home. This game's in prime time, 6:30 p.m. on ABC. I'm going Notre Dame to cover. I actually think Notre Dame wins.
Give me USC just so the playoff doesn't get completely screwed up. But they'll
And
probably
Alabama
lose.
gets in.
But they'll probably lose next week.
Because if LSU, can we understand that, guys? If LSU and USC lose, Alabama's in the playoff. Because they'll be fifth. They'll be
Okay,
fifth in
okay.
the country.
I said that, and you said no because they'll put in a one-loss Big Ten team before Alabama.
It depends on what Michigan, Ohio State looks like.
I think if TCU loses in the Big 12 championship, they're still in over Alabama too.
Have you heard the way that some of the pundits who
I looked up this-
have a lot of sway for whatever reason were talking about TCU?
It's such a double standard though because
Mm-hmm.
who do you know who the top ranked 3-loss team is? a Big 12 school, Kansas State.
Really?
So we hate TCU so much. Why is the highest ranked 3-loss school in the Big 12?
Because Chris
No
Kleiman.
sense.
Because they're
Makes no
garbage
sense.
in the Big 12.
Makes no sense.
Chris Kleiman.
And it's funny because he
All
goes,
right.
Big
their
12
best,
has like
their
5
best,
ranked teams.
their best win is Texas. That's not a good win. I guarantee you'd be like, well, Alabama did beat Texas.
Exactly.
All right, here we go.
Wait, what was the?
Notre Dame and USC, 5.5 points favorite USC.
USC.
I don't want to bet with my heart. Give me USC. You know I'm a Notre Dame fan. I'm not betting with my heart.
I'm a Marcus Freeman fan.
Betting with
All
my
right,
head.
number 9, Oregon. At number 21, Oregon State. Oregon State is a 3-point underdog. This one's on 2:30 at 2:30 on ABC.
Oregon.
I'm going Oregon State.
Big. That's my lock of the weekend.
Rico, you're gonna regret that.
Oregon
one.
already had their loss.
Bo Nix, baby.
Or Oregon already had their loss, so I'm going to go Oregon, but I don't feel comfortable.
I like Jonathan Allen a lot.
I don't feel
like
good
Oregon
about it.
State a lot as well.
I don't feel good
All
about
right,
it. Give me
Bo
Oregon.
Nix is my guy.
here we go.
Was that your super lock?
That was.
Oh,
All right, here we go. The game. Number 3, Michigan.
That's a stupid
At
title.
number 2, Ohio State. Ohio State is a 7.5 point favorite. This is the big noon kickoff on Fox at 11 a.m. You guys already know because I got a chicken wing bet. Ohio State super lock.
Like, how pretentious are you that you call your rivalry game the game?
The game.
Gosh, you're so full of yourselves. Michigan.
Michigan to cover. Okay.
I don't
Michigan.
believe
No,
in
no, no.
Michigan.
Michigan to win.
Ooh.
Are you serious? You are out of your mind.
I wonder what the line is on that. Plus 200?
I can't look. Okay, I can't look. Hold on.
I was about to
All right,
say,
I
what?
can. Okay.
You're on a computer. Give me Ohio State.
Great choice. That's a great pick. That's
Give me-
great.
give me Ohio
great,
State.
great pick.
Not
great
so
pick.
fast.
Great pick.
Not so fast, my friend.
Ohio State. All right. The line on Michigan, Ohio State is where's that? Saturday. Plus 230 for Michigan.
There's value.
There's value. Okay. Last but not least, go ahead and cut the music for this one. Nebraska Cornhuskers at the Iowa Hawkeyes. The final time that we do this for Nebraska. Iowa is a 10.5 point favorite as of 12:30 p.m. today.
Sorry, it's a text.
Okay. I gotta read it.
For the Thunder.
nice work.
That was a
There.
good one.
We need a clap sounder. Clap sounder.
That was a good one.
Clap sounder. Okay. The Iowa Hawkeyes. The over/under is 40.5.
Can we bet that instead?
No.
How?
And Iowa is a 10.5 point favorite, or maybe it's 42.5. I'm sure one of the bettors on the text line will let me know.
The first team to 17 wins.
It's 40.5?
42.5. I think maybe. I have to see.
There's no way.
All right, here we go. We can find it right here.
There's no way.
Here we go. Over on under 38.5.
Okay, that sounds more like it. Even then, I'd probably
Still not
say
happening.
under.
38.5.
Minnesota, Wisconsin's around that too.
Minnesota, Wisconsin is. Where's that?
Still not happening. That's just
I don't know
gross.
about that.
Minnesota,
game is going-
Wisconsin is 36.
This game is going to be disgusting. That one will go over.
Okay, here we go. So Nebraska at Iowa. Iowa a 10.5 point favorite. I'm going Nebraska to cover.
Yeah, I agree. Nebraska will cover that.
I actually think Nebraska has a pretty good shot to win.
I was going to say, let's get silly and just go Nebraska with the win.
All right, so you're gonna. It's not gonna.
It doesn't
count for
matter,
an extra
yeah,
one,
it
but
doesn't,
I'll put money line on there. All right, so there we go. We have it. Nebraska to win. Let's go and play the music. We got a minute left. Appreciate you guys hanging on with us. This has been a wild show. Not expecting it to really go this way. Canada still playing in the World Cup. They are
losing.
They're down 1-0 still in the 52nd minute
Because they're going
for
to
the
lose.
Belgians.
Don't know why you bet against
All right,
Belgium.
so here's the deal. The next
Belgianese.
time that the happy hour is on the air, we might have a new coach. We might have the head coach.
So we might have a head coach.
Yeah, we'll find out.
The head coach.
I hope so. Because
I hope so
I'm
too.
tired of it.
Me too. All right, let's get predictions. I think Nebraska wins on Friday, 17-14. I think Nebraska wins 17-14 against Iowa. I think they come out fast, but I don't think they can sustain it like normal. Rico, 10 seconds.
14-10 Nebraska.
There it is. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
9-7.
Stick around. We on the block. Stricken Nate coming up next. See ya.
Adios.
Wall-to-wall wine and spirit.